item, I still have it in the packaging. I should really take it out. Really? I love it. I'll put them on. They look super cool on me. Yay! This is, I think, my first favorites video in more than, I think, 4 years. This is a huge deal. I already have some items back here. You can see it a little bit. Let me move that over. One sec. Okay, that's decent. I look great. We're trying over here, we're trying. Welcome to my September favorites video. Thank you for joining me. My name is Alicia Jade if you are new, and I have a full table or full island over here of items that I am just loving right now. If you enjoyed this favorites video, be sure to give it a like. I'm gonna be noting some items that were sent to me because I do some like influencer work, but I would only ever include an item that I truly do believe in and love. Am I straight? The question I get at every family barbecue because I don't bring a boy, but I mean the camera. I had to adjust. Let's just get straight into the video. I have items that are like houseware related. I also have food and beauty. Okay, since I just moved into this apartment, I've decided that I want to start with housewares. First thing that I have here is actually this candle holder. I got it when I was in Home Depot the other day. So random. I love this color. I really feel like it plays into the palette that I already have here in my space. I would probably like have a little candlelight dinner situation here. Issue, I have no candlestick. Like the candles I have are like tea lights. As well, I forgot to know, any of the items that you see in this video, I will do my best to link down below. Some things that I'm noting I haven't purchased recently, they just kind of like bubbled back up into my consciousness. And I was like, oh my God, this is really cool. Okay, next up, this is one out of 3 of these copper nesting bowls that I purchased from Canadian Tire. I'm obsessed. This was actually on sale. So usually Canadian Tire, I think they're $70. They were actually $30. I don't think you can see it, but I actually purchased a copper crock from Crate & Barrel as well. Didn't include it in my favorites because I didn't really feel like it was that special. It's nice, but these bowls I love because I use them like every single day. I think they're just great. I can't run them in the dishwasher because I am afraid that they'll get damaged. They are something I have to hand wash, but I deal with it. Next up for housewares is lavender soap from L'Occitane. I have partnered with them in the past, so I had the opportunity to try their products, and y'all, I dropped so much money at the store because I moved here and I had like a cheap hand soap, and you see I was just itching because I just felt so uncomfortable using that hand soap for so long. I couldn't. So I actually went to the L'Occitane outlet that's based here in Vancouver. I have a full video with like my review that's coming up quite soon about my experience and haul. It is this like lavender liquid soap and it smells so nice. I also picked up 2 refills because I plan on using this forever. It is amazing. It also leaves your hands feeling hydrated. Like I don't feel like I have to lotion my hands every time I use this soap, which is a huge deal for me. I can't stand having like ashy, dry hands. Some people don't mind that and I'm like, are you okay? Like, no, I literally cannot function. I have to go to bed, like, lotioning my hands, like. Okay, next up for housewares is something a bit small, and this is actually from a brand in Ontario. This is from Terre Bleue. I got this years ago with my mom when we actually went to the lavender farm. I still have this because I use it very sparingly. This is actually just like lavender essential oil, but I just love the fact that it was made from this farm in Ontario. I'll link a blog post down below of what it was like for me to attend there, my experience. If I'm feeling like super stressed out or anything's kind of coming up, instead of me using the Sage roller ball, which I absolutely love, I'll just sprinkle a little bit of this on my pillow. My mom used to do that for me. If she knew I had a super stressful day, she'd like pop into my room and just like sprinkle this on my pillow. So thank you, Mom. Okay, this is the last on my list of homewares, but I've had these since my last apartment and I never really talked about them, and I didn't really remember how cool they were until Josh from Josh Eats. He came over the other night. I cooked him dinner just to say thank you for him helping me like 2 days in a row move and clean this entire apartment. And he's like, oh my God, I love your coasters. And I was like, oh yeah, they are pretty cool. So I got these 2 from Anthropologie. They are still on sale, so I decided to include it in this video because you can still purchase these. They're super beautiful. And now the food. The other night, if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen my Instagram stories when I was just having like a day. I was, I think, in a really bad mood, and I decided to cook myself something really indulgent and really yummy. I made myself like chocolate almond milk completely from scratch, like literally straight from the almonds. I used cocoa, agave, and then I made myself chocolate chip cookies. Now this cookie dough is from Eat Pastry. It's vegan and gluten free, and it's a chocolate chip cookie dough. It's so good. Like the cookie dough itself is pretty good on its own, but the cookies, they are genuinely comparable and have surpassed my love of the Pillsbury cookie dough. And y'all, that was my bae right there. That was my baby. I would just buy a roll of that, and like half of that roll would just straight to my face, and the other half I would bake into cookies, maybe, if it made it that far. This is, when it comes to cookie dough, the Pillsbury one wins out. When it comes to cookies, this actually wins out. So when you cook them, highly recommend these if you see them in the store. I think I purchased this from Whole Foods. Next food item I'm very excited about, and it literally just became a favorite. Like I just got back from Costco. I love this item so much I couldn't save it. I purchased these Heavenly Hunks Boucher Divine. Oh, I think that's the French translation. Oops. Oatmeal dark chocolate gluten-free cookies. These are so good. Usually with gluten-free products, for instance, like that cookie dough, the dough itself has that gluten-free grainy texture, but not the cookies. That's why I prefer them cooked. This doesn't have any of that graininess or any of that grainy texture. They're so soft, they're so nice. It's literally like a little cube, and I'm obsessed. I want to eat the whole bag, but I'm pacing myself. That is it for food. Now let's jump into tech, and then we will end with beauty. First thing for tech are my AirPod Pros. I never thought I would ever get AirPods. I genuinely was on AirPod strike. Like I was like, nope, I don't need them. So I have a pair of Jabra Elites. They're Jabra Elite Sports, and they're great headphones. The sound quality on point. My issue is they kept slipping out of my ear, and every once in a while they would randomly disconnect. That was annoying, and it happened frequently enough that I just got a bit frustrated. I actually got these AirPods for free because I purchased a new MacBook Pro. They've changed the game for me 100%. They're super comfortable. I love how long it takes for them to charge. I also like the fact that it uses the same charging cable as my iPhone. Yeah, they integrate just so seamlessly with my phone. For those of you who are like, should I just get AirPods or should I not? I think it depends on what your level of convenience needs to be for certain things, because with these I connect seamlessly to my computer, seamlessly to my phone. With my Jabras, it took a few extra tries, pairing and this and that. This just automatically paired to everything that I have. Okay, next tech item is my Apple Trackpad 2, or the Trackpad Mouse 2. I don't know what it's called, but I love it. I'm absolutely obsessed with it. This is so great. I'm obsessed with it. I actually didn't purchase this myself. It was through my work, and y'all, once I have to physically go back to work and bring this in, I am buying my own. This is such a game changer. I'm a meditation teacher, and I edit a lot of audio files, as well, of course, editing video files, and trying to just make sure that I'm not hurting my wrist, that everything's ergonomic. This trackpad is truly everything to make sure that that happens, especially when trying to glide across timelines or anything like that. Now we're getting into beauty. I don't know why I had to do that dance move. My first beauty item is a face wash from Zero Skin. If you follow me on Instagram as well, you would know that Zero Skin and I had actually partnered up. Not a sponsored video. I was sponsored on Instagram to talk about my experience of using the products, and I'm not the type to partner up with a brand that I'm not a fan of, or that I haven't tried, or that I don't align with. And so Zero Skin I really did align with. They are a vegan, so plant-based skincare. They are vegan, sustainable packaging. It's 100% natural. This face wash, the whole collection is really great, and I still use the whole collection, but I'm almost completely finished with this face wash because it is so good. The formula is amazing. I really like using it. It's a super gentle cleanser. I use it every day and every night. Cannot speak any highly about this. It truly is a really good one, so I recommend that you check it out. Like I said, not sponsored for this, but it was given to me. Next up within the beauty arena is this OPI Tiramisu for 2 gel nail colors. So I do my own gel nails at home. I just prefer doing that. To each his own in terms of people wanting to go to the nail salon, especially right now during the pandemic. Would not recommend. However, like I said, everybody has their own choices to make, but I already was choosing to do my own nails. I primarily did, my mom was an esthetician, so she actually did my nails growing up, and then I learned myself to do my own nails. I went through a bout of getting acrylics done, etc. I just found it doesn't match with my lifestyle. Ooh, I'm out of focus. There we go. I just found that it doesn't match with my lifestyle to have to get up, travel to a good nail salon, sit down, wait, go get my nails done, however long that takes, then wait to do my pedicure, and potentially have results that I like or potentially have results that I don't like. That just doesn't fit in with my lifestyle. The types of places I would prefer to go, I would probably be paying about $200 to $300 per month for one visit. I would personally prefer to spend $100 every 3 years and just buy myself my gel nail colors. I have had this color for many years. I use my own lamp. If you'd like me to maybe do like a spa day video showing you how I do my nails, let me know. I'm not a professional esthetician, so I can't really give you instructions, but I can definitely show you what I do. This color is Tiramisu for Two. I usually wear Lincoln Park After Dark. That's my favorite. However, I decided that I wanted to kind of switch it up now that I'm in a new space. So also I just find that I prefer OPI nail polishes. Next item, I still have it in the packaging. I should really take it out. Really? So next item is the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin Concealer. This is a high coverage 24-hour concealer, and y'all, it really is high coverage. I'm actually wearing it right now. I'm not wearing any foundation at all. This really suits and matches my lifestyle because I tend to not wear foundation. I prefer to just not wear foundation unless I'm going for like a full beat look. This Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin is like everything. It's absolutely perfect. I highly recommend it. I just tried it the other day and I literally put down the 2 cheap concealers that I've been using lately. This is definitely now my go-to concealer. I'm in the color 4.3. Alrighty, I had mentioned, of course, before that I prefer doing my own nails, but then that also includes me having to do gel nail removal. And I recently got this. This is the Pin Pie Environmental Remover Pad. This is mild and it's so easy to use. I can show you. So they're all divided into these little packs. Divide this in half and then you just cut where the line is, right over there. You just stick your finger in. You put your finger in for 10 minutes and you let this just do its own thing with the acetone, and then that is it. There's no dunking, there's no foils. Like I used to do like foil paper. I would like dunk my fingers into the solution. Like it was just the absolute most. It was just so annoying. And then I also got to a point where I was so frustrated with that, where I was just filing all the way down to my nail from the polish, which is not the best idea for nail care. This is definitely my new solution. I will say though, when I used them on my toes, it was a little tougher because of course with your toes, it's just a little bit difficult for you to like get it on the right angle, so just keep that in mind. This is probably the beauty item that I am the most excited to share with all of you, and it is the lotion, the fortifying lotion with royal jelly from Guerlain. I love it. It's so hydrating. I started utilizing this. It was sent to me by Guerlain, and as well, sorry, the Makeup Forever concealer was also sent to me by Makeup Forever to try, but none of the products in this video, by the way, are sponsored at all, but I will link them down below so you can check them out for yourself. This moisturizer, even though it literally is like liquid, I don't know how to describe how good this lotion is. My skin is just so hydrated. I wear this like morning and night, and then in the mornings I also do like an SPF because this doesn't have any SPF in it. I know for a fact that when that product runs out, I will be purchasing more. It's so good. Ooh, next product I'm very excited to share. So this is actually the Precision Color Pencil in the color Nutra from 1999 Beauty. If you, once again, follow me on Instagram, you would know that I am actually one of the faces of the brand. I was a part of a few of their launch campaigns starting earlier this year. This year we shot the campaign, or was it this year? Yeah, it actually was this year before lockdown. Shot the campaign in Toronto. It was so much fun. It was beautiful. It is a company that is run by 2 absolutely beautiful, smart, and incredible women who are Canadian, so I do love that it's like homegrown. And the products, like the quality. I'm actually wearing this lippy now. It can be used for so many different things. Yeah, I highly recommend. I love this color. I love wearing neutrals, like on my lips specifically. Wow, that's it for the beauty items. So now I'm on to like fashion / accessory item. This was another item that was sent along to me, and it was sent to me from Alfred Sung. These are their new sunglasses. I can't remember the name of the glasses themselves, but they're so nice. They're so dirty because I've literally been using them for the past month or so. Let me clean these. These sunglasses actually just launched. They are gorgeous. I wore them when it was super sunny in Toronto. It is not sunny here in Vancouver, but I do love that this is a Canadian brand as well too. The quality, the structure, I'll put them on. They look super cool on me. I love it. And I also love this color. It matches again that kind of like lip color too. So this book is very intense. I do not recommend that you read it if you're in a bad headspace or if you've gone through some deep trauma recently, but this book is called The Body Keeps the Score. I haven't finished it yet, but I highly, highly recommend it. It really gets into the trauma brain and what that's like. It's already a favorite of mine, even though I haven't finished it, because I really love that this doesn't focus on pathologizing the people who were survivors of trauma. Instead, it focuses in on the external factors that have caused this trauma. And I think that that's something that's really been missing from the medical community for a very long time, is not saying that this person is this disease, but instead saying this person has this disease because society has allowed these certain things to happen. Love that take. It's really important. This book, Bad Boyfriends, it was recommended to me by the lovely and beautiful Shannon Booty, who you may know here on YouTube. She recommended that book to me because I told her about my love life, and she was like, I have a book for you. And I was like, okay. Like, she was in Toronto for an event, and we were driving from a photo shoot to the event, and on the way, I was kind of describing a little bit about my love life, etc. And she's like, I want you to read this book. I was like, all right. She's like, it's called Bad Boyfriend. So I wrote it down straight away, put it in my favorites on Audible. That book, I listened to it from Toronto to Vancouver, and it is so good. It gives me even deeper insight than the book Attached, which I really loved. It confirmed a lot of things that I already knew about my own personal attachment style. Yay! That is it for my favorites. Everyone, thank you so much for joining me. Be sure to subscribe and follow along on my journey. I will be uploading a bunch of new videos, including, if you comment down below, let me know if you're interested in that spa video. I'm like so inspired now to do something around that. And remember to stay mindful. Goodbye.